I'm here with Kristina Wong, who is a performance artist, writer, and actress. Kristina, what are we doing today at Wondercon? What do you have going on?
I'm looking for a husband. I heard that this is where the men come hungry and ready to eat. So here I am, boys. Line up.
You are on a panel today, right?
I am on a panel called Geek Slant. It's at 4:30. This probably won't be broadcast by then, but if you got a time machine, come at 4:30. We can show all the people. They found old photos of us on the internet, and they printed them out. But anyway, we're talking about Asian Americans and pop culture and stuff like that. I more work in kind of this niche-y art performance art thing. And I was like, why are you inviting me? I don't know anything about anybody. And they're like, no, you'd be great. So here I am, taking advantage of the opportunity to take advantage of desperate men and hopefully procure a sugar daddy. So, but I should actually talk about my projects too. Wow, we have time. This is my DVD. It's Wong Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This is my first show. I'm a solo performer. This is actually a show about a kind of a hard thing to talk about in the Asian American community, which is the high rates of depression and suicide. And I've toured it for 5 years and turned it into a show. And it's a pretty funny show, not at the expense of people who suffer from depression and suicide, but it's opened a great dialogue about that issue. So here I'm at Comic-Con talking about this DVD.
What kind of inspired you growing up to want to get into performing?
Let's see, lack of good therapist.
She's quite the jokester.
What are you talking about? I'm not joking. I couldn't find a good therapist. I felt like this is what I had to do, is share, my crazy with the world. And
I love it. Share your crazy with the world.
Share the crazy with the world, and I just couldn't imagine what else. Like I didn't feel like my path was an anonymous life. Like I felt like what my life was about was living to the height of my creativity and the height of my intelligence, which right now is about here. So if anyone is rich out there, or men, women, non-gender specific, look me up, KristinaWong.com. I'm taking applications.
Perhaps Jeremy Lin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So if you try to find me on Facebook, it'll be Kristina Wong hyphenated Lin.
Jeremy, if you're watching, she's coming for you.
I'm using the power of whatever that movie, The Secret. My friend gave me a bootleg copy of The Secret, and you're supposed to visualize your future. So I was like, all right, I'm going to visualize myself married to Jeremy Lin. But they're not doing so well right now, so I might have to change my name back and just
have to change your name back to Wong.
Wong Rockefeller. Maybe that I gotta just go to where it makes sense right away until he locks in the big NBA contract. But anyway, Jeremy, I know if you're just going through random YouTube videos and you're like, what's going on at WonderCon? You're like, who's this woman talking about me? Here I am, baby.
Here she is.
You can work on your haircut.